War, what is it good for? Still absolutely nothing. Welcome back to Spyro 2. Okay, if you saw the last episode, then yeah, you'll know that I had a bit of an incident with a glitch, and also my audio setup was a bit funny, different to the way I usually set it up. So there was a bit of an echo. I really hope that that didn't detract from the viewing experience, otherwise I've not done my job and I should feel ashamed, I really should. But anyway, whoa, that was weird. It looked like he disappeared. No, he just flew off to the left. That was funny. Okay, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought already. Yeah, if you saw the last video, you'll know that I glitched the game out somehow to the point that the outro for Zephyr wouldn't appear, and I couldn't get the game to load back up at all. So what I did was went off and just replayed a bunch of levels on a new game, like speed ran through them to check that Zephyr and all the levels that I'd already been to were crap. No, not that they were crap, they're awesome. It's Spyro, it can't be crap. Just to check that they were all working properly. And after doing that, I decided, you know what, I don't feel like restarting a new game from scratch, so tell you what, I'm just going to go straight back into the old game, and miraculously it started working again. So yeah, looks like I should be able to continue with the save file that I already had. First of all, yeah, this is one thing that I should quickly mention. Much to my dismay, I did have to replay the entire level. So all of the progress that I made in the last video, that's undone now. So I had to go off screen and redo this. Because of course, wait, you idiot, you didn't need to do that. Because unfortunately, the game didn't save after I left Zephyr. Wow, he's a suicide bomber if you get too close, that's cool. Yeah, if, what am I saying here? I keep losing my train of thought, I'm terrible. Yeah, in the last episode, Zephyr outro screwed up, so we never actually got to the save point, so I lost all my progress is basically what I'm trying to say, and yeah, let's just fire some flame balls for the sake of it. So now that that's done, I went off screen, got all the orbs again, you just saw me get all the gems. Now we can get the talisman, Zephyr will be complete again, then we can go and get the outro done. Now, I should say now, I've not actually tested this on this save file to see if the outro is going to work, so this is a bit of an experiment. As you can see, the music and dialogue is actually working quite a bit better, but I will say now, since I started that new game file for the sake of experimentation, trying to get this save file working again, something a little bit funky happened. I'm going to hope and pray that it doesn't happen again, but just so you know, I'll explain it when we get to it. I was wrong about what I said before. This isn't Jackass, it's Looney Tunes. And we do get a bit of a seizure, so there's a bit of Pokemon thrown in there as well. Yeah, there you go, all the TV references, that's awesome. Alright, okay, here we go, back to Autumn Plains. Now let's see what happens. Oh yes! There is a god! And he's not bothered by all the Exorcist jokes I've been doing. Yeah, when I started that new game, every single time that I went to any level, it always played the wrong music track. Like, whenever I went to Autumn Plains, it would play the music for Breeze Harbor for some reason. But it's okay, it's done. Let's celebrate with a brand new level. Thank God for that. You know something, I was so tempted. After I started getting all those audio glitches, while I was trying to get the save file working again between recordings, like, when I kept getting those music glitches, like having the wrong music track appear in the wrong level every single time, which I don't have any footage of, so you'll just have to take my word for it, I was so tempted to just abandon this game entirely and just go and buy a new disc. I was so tempted, which would have been a very dangerous mission to embark on, because I'm now an adult with a job, and once you hit that point in your life, money is extremely precious. Like, seriously, you think money is precious as a kid because it lets you buy all your video games and stuff. It's much more so when you're an adult, trust me. When you get to this age, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Pretty tough. I bet my cousin Glug you wouldn't be able to make it through Badlands without getting singed.
Yeah, he doesn't have any faith in me at all, does he? Oh, wow, that was stupid. Yeah, don't fight fire with fire, as if you couldn't tell. And, oh, there you go, set off a chain reaction right there. Got him to do my cactus work for me. There you go. What, no hearts from this guy? He's a friggin' ungrateful bastard, isn't he? I don't know what it is with me and swearing in this video, because I was in a bad mood last time. Like, I don't know. I don't swear very often. Maybe I should do it more. Maybe I should do it more. I don't know, because, you know, people enjoy that. People enjoy watching swearing. As long as it's clever. Like, you know, that's the thing about cursing. If it's clever, then people don't really mind it so much. Like in Quentin Tarantino movies. That's an example of clever swearing, isn't it? I don't know, I heard Jeremy Johns call it clever once, and that's good enough for me, because he's a smart guy. He's good at reviews. Right, okay, there we go. Just kill the cat demons. Right, okay. Kill the fire dudes with charging, of course. Now that chest right there we can't do anything with right now. We're going to need another one of those rockets, which I don't think we've seen since Idle Springs, actually. Collect that bone. That is going to be something that is very useful later on, but we can get to that later. First of all, we've got a pretty fun challenge just over here. Why don't you do some explaining for me?
Spyro, our village is being overrun by lava lizards. Can't you get rid of them before they eat my little buddies? I'll lower the bridge for you so you can get over there.
Yeah, no problem. I've got to say right now, I don't want to speak too soon, but I am loving the newly functioning audio. I don't know what I did to trick the audio out so that the music and dialogue started working a little bit better. I mean, it was still glitching out absolutely back in Autumn Plains Homeworld a few minutes ago, but hey, it's better than it was. Now, this is a pretty fun one. All of the lava lizards will hatch in a specific order. So, you've got to try and remember the order that they come out. But yeah, some of the eggs start shaking, but that doesn't mean that it's about to hatch. Whoa, 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 man. Don't go crazy. Okay. Whoa, that was a lucky escape. Yeah, there we go.
Well done, Grasshopper. Take this shiny thing we took to aid your journey.
When will I learn to think before I speak? Did you hear that? That was... Ow! That was an almighty facepalm. My forehead actually burns from doing that. Ow! Okay, if you're gonna facepalm yourself, don't do it as hard as I just did then. Ow! Alright, okay, save the villagers again. 5-star difficulty. They changed the order rapidly, and this one I could never get down on the first try. This always took me at least 3 or 4 attempts to actually get done, because, okay, let's see. There we go. There's a different, okay, it's different order. It's decent when you start, but then, yeah, see, they all hatch over here. And it's a little tricky to keep up with them all. Oh, wait, hang on. Has one of them gotten away? Yeah, he's gotten away. Yeah, you get these... Oh, wow, what a rip-off. I was going to say you get these really gruesome death scenes, but that was behind a wall. They didn't think that through. You know what? I'm going to show it. I'm going to show the death scene, because this is really, really horrific. And then he hacks up the bone that they were using as a hair clip. That's genuinely horrific. Alright, okay. There we go. Let's see. Lava lizard right there. Go for him. He comes around there. That's the order that you want to do it. And then, okay, here we go, here we go. Leave him for a little bit. No, 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 Nelly. I don't know why I called him that. I'm just going to skip the death animation that time because it loses the novelty pretty quickly. There we go. Now, let's see. There, and there, and there, and coming round the mountain when I come. There we go! Sweet, it's not a mountain. I don't know why I called it that, but there you go. Die, you tiny winged bugger.
Thanks for helping us again, Spyro. You deserve another shiny thing. I was going to use it as a dynamite.
Yeah, sure thing. Thank you very much, good sir. And in the meantime, my forehead still hurts from that face palm. Like, that wasn't even a face palm, that was a face slap, and it hurt. It really hurt. Oh, I bet you guys wish so much that I could have seen it. Like, you see this? All the pain and suffering that I go through to make you guys happy. There you go. I do it for you guys. I do it for all 950 subscribers. And also the 3 people that actually watch my videos. Okay, there was some serious salt in that statement, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, like, come on. That's been the elephant in the room for years, hasn't it? Let's not deny it. That has been the elephant in the room for, like, for a long time. Because, you know, it may seem weird to think now, but once upon a time I was, well, okay, I wouldn't say popular, but once upon a time I did have a fan base. All the way back in 2011 up to, I think, 2013. And then I went through my dark age, as I call it, where I just completely lost any sort of identity that I once had. Like, I don't know, for some reason, once 2013 came to a close, I started doing more random videos. Like, I didn't really know what I wanted to do anymore. I started wanting to be a Let's Player, having taken inspiration from Chugga Conroy and Scottish Duck 17. But then I started doing Let's Try, and then I think Spelunky Daily Challenges was a thing that came after that, or was that a few months later? I don't quite remember, but yeah, I started doing Let's Try, then Spelunky Daily Challenges and Let's Fail TF2, and animations and creepypasta readings for some reason. Like, I'm still impressed that I thought that was a good idea, because, like, that is the kind of video that not everyone can make. Like, seriously, creepypasta readings. Not everybody can do it. I think that's something that everybody feels they'd be good at, but it takes a lot of, not really skill and effort, but more just, I don't know, like, you can't really do it willy-nilly. You kind of need to have a good voice for it, I feel. Like, that's the thing. I couldn't do that because I just flat out don't have a good voice for it. Like, the fact that I thought it would be fun to try it the first time, I'm honestly impressed by that. That's the thing. Some people are born to do videos like that, like dramatic readings and stuff. And, like, if you're like me and you have a dodgy voice, you just can't really do it, not without a hell of a lot of practice, and I was not willing to put the practice in, so I just use my normal voice, and yeah, it just flat out doesn't work. That's one of those things where, like, you know, practice is only going to get you so far. Ultimately, you also need to just, I don't know, you kind of need to have a particular trait about you. Like, that's something that you can't really teach yourself or anything, so yeah, dramatic readings and creepypasta readings in particular, like, that's got to be one of the hardest types of video to do because it takes a certain type of person to do it. I'm not sure if that's a horrible way of phrasing it, but I feel like that's kind of a fair summary. I don't know, I feel like it kind of is. Kind of like, I'm trying to think, there's got to be something, like some kind of job where you couldn't really train yourself to do it. You just have to kind of be born to do it. Like, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Like, a comedian, maybe. Like, because the thing is that comedy is a hard thing to do. Like, you've got to be good at delivery, and you've got to just make things sound funny. Like, you know, you've got to be creative with your jokes, and you've got to be able to deliver them. And that's not really something that everyone can do. Like, you know, some people, like me for instance, I don't try to sound monotone when I'm talking. That's just something that naturally happens. It's just who I am. It's not really something that I control. I can't really teach myself not to sound monotone when I'm talking. So because of that, my comedic delivery is abysmal. It's been abysmal ever since I was about, like, I don't know, ever since I was a little kid. Like, pretty much ever since the day I first learned to speak, my comedy skills have been abysmal because I just have a monotone voice and I can't really teach myself to sound different. So yeah, that's just the way life goes. There are certain skills and jobs and hobbies that sometimes you just can't do it because it takes a certain type of person. It's really harsh, life is. I don't know why I got into a sort of internal debate just then about, like, that was almost like pondering life for a second. Okay, enough about serious, depressing editorials or whatever the word is. Like, I think that was sort of an editorial moment. Like, that was a think tank moment. That's what it's called, isn't it? Where you just, like, post a random thought or document a random thought, just saying, like, oh, here's something that popped into my mind, and here's me just analysing it for the sake of it. I think it's called a think tank moment. Yeah, that's whatever I had just now. That. Got a bit philosophical up in there, just thinking to myself. Don't know where that came from. I was trying to talk about how I went through a dark age of YouTube where I didn't know what I wanted to be. But, screw it, forget it. Right through here we got some more of these blue toads, whatever they were. Sorry, I wasn't paying any attention to a word that Uga was just saying, so he's probably really offended right now. Sorry mate, it's not you, it's me. I've got a short attention span. Now, I believe that this should actually be the last stop on the Pot Express. That's a weird way of phrasing it. Yeah, actually, I said that I was going to go into more detail about this thing back in Zephyr. I never did I? Yeah, well, basically, that's a magic pot. You have to flame it, and it transports somewhere else. You chase after it, flame it again, just rinse and repeat until it finally just disappears entirely and turns into gems. It's pretty simple. Makes for some interesting exploration as well, like trying to remember different elements of the level and like where the pots actually appeared. It's pretty cool, and if I recall, those magic pots were always like a particularly difficult element of the Spyro Game Boy Advance games. Like, what were those? Season of Ice, Season of Flame, and... Actually, no, the magic pots weren't in Attack of the Rhinox, were they? I don't know about you guys, I love the Spyro Game Boy Advance games. Those were brilliant balls. Okay, I think that's my second death of the whole project, first since my suicide back in Aquaria Towers. Wait a minute, did that reset my progress? Did that reset my progress? I can't tell. Do I have to collect all the bones again? If I do, I'll be very upset. Oh, I think it reset my progress on those cacti. So, yeah, that's actually for a skill point, so I'm going to need to do that again. There was me, like, you know, oh, balls, 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 spheres. Okay, there we go. That's better. What was I saying again? Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love the Spyro Game Boy Advance games. I think I actually heard someone once say that the Game Boy Advance Spyro games weren't actually that good. I completely disagree with that. I thought they were awesome. Oh, damn it. I'm bad at this. Yeah, Attack of the Rhinox, to be honest, like, that's probably one of my personal favorite games in the Spyro series. Despite the console limitations, like, Attack of the Rhinox was brilliant. Season of Flame was pretty fun, but definitely not as good. Season of Ice, I remember, I actually had a really bad relationship with, admittedly, because it was a fun game, but I never managed to 100% complete it until I think only a couple of years ago, because one of the speedway levels, or flying levels, whatever they were called, like the last one, because in each one you had to take down a dragon, the last one drove me crazy. I couldn't do it in that time limit. It was god-awful. Yeah, but apart from that, great game. Now, here we go. We get an orb, and we get to see something that has become fairly iconic. Brace yourself for one of the best moments in the whole series. I could watch that on repeat for friggin' hours. That's so good. I love it. And as a bonus, we didn't have to collect all those bones again, but I think we're going to have to friggin... Oh, wow, thank you for setting off the rocket for me. That was helpful. Much to my dismay, I think we are going to have to destroy all the cacti again, because if there are any skill points around... And oh, wow, we didn't. We got it. Oh, that's awesome. If there are any skill points around, I do want to try and go for them. And speaking of skill points, I think there's another one right here. I'm pretty sure that one of these flying... I'm not actually sure what these are called. I think the game calls them cat things. Like, I think that's what they are. Cat demons. Well, not demons, but some kind of cat dinosaurs. I don't know exactly, but I swear that one of these gives you a life. I seem to remember that. Yes, there it is. I was right. There you go. Never doubt your memory, everybody. Just got to believe in yourself. Yeah, for some reason they crammed a skill point right there. Not entirely sure why. And okay, I've missed some gems. I'm going to use that trick again because I'm too lazy doing exploration. This is not Zelda. This is Spyro. And I like having everything handed to me on a plate. Oh, I thought that was a red gem just there. But no, it was just a lava bubble. You got me all excited there for nothing. And okay. Where's he pointing? He's pointing right to the... Oh, hang on. I think I know where it is. I know where this is. Yeah, I've missed something right dead in the center. And oh, I just realized I never actually went for the talisman, did I? That's something else I missed. I'm a dummy. I'm an idiot. Oh, crap. I'm a real idiot now. I'm a burning idiot. I'm a flaming idiot. Jesus. Okay, can we try that again? The lava's screwing me over here. I'm having surprising difficulties with this. And okay, what am I doing? That's not the right platform to be on, you dunce. I'm really getting screwed over by the lava here. For some reason, all my skills just dissipating in this level. Oh, damn it. Okay, right. Okay, I think we do want to go into this with a flame invincibility power up. But okay, no, we could just go on the rock. Sweet. Oh, we can't go back the way we came. We can't go back the way we came. Sparks, don't die. I love you, man. Right, I also love talismans, though, so give me one.
Excellent. You made it through the Badlands. I knew I'd win that bet. My cousin Gronk is a fool to bet against a dragon.
He is, isn't he?
Talisman for helping me out.
Gronk's numpty. So there we go. Skelos Badlands Talisman, and it's awesome. I love those particle effects. Didn't actually let them finish that in Zephyr, did I? Cameras in the Stone Age. Kind of Flintstones crap is this? And he's dead now. He just took that and left him for dead. Friendship is magic in this realm, isn't it? What a horrible thing to do. Okay, well, following that horrific revelation, what do we want to do now, I wonder? Whoa, what was that? Oh, it's the leaves falling off the tree. For a moment, I thought that was like some kind of fancy item that I never knew was there. No, it's leaves. Okay, let me just take a look in the guidebook, actually. Let's see, we've got... Okay. Trying to recall all the levels in Autumn Plains. Yeah, tell you what, we'll finish the ground floor first, then we'll go into the castle. So, what do you say we jump straight into... yeah, we'll jump straight into Crystal Glacier. I was thinking of, like, ending it off and then starting the next level with us going in, but let's see the intro. Let's get a bit of a hint as to what's coming up. And I swear these guys are all ancestors of the Skelos Badlands dudes. So yeah, we got some world building going on, and that guy's got his head smashed in. So that is not one, but two instances where a guy's been crushed to death in one of these cutscenes. What a gruesome note to end it on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.